How is your leadership of your team going? How much fun are you having in your business? 2020 has been a really difficult year, and in a sense, it's a challenge and call for us to get back to basics. And one of the core central pieces that we have to do is grow in our ability to actually lead our businesses. Now, one of our key principles is all leadership is self-leadership, but we want to start by talking about what leadership is. And I like John Maxwell's definition the best. Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. Leadership is influence, your ability to influence other people to move the mission along. And the mission, if you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur, or even a pastor leading a team of volunteers, is to advance the mission that you have a sense of being called to accomplish. And so if we think about leadership essentially as influence, and influence is the application, if you will, or the ethical application of power. I think we can talk about it that way. A lot of times we start here, but this is where we make a mistake because that's our influence on others. The key, though, to grow in leadership is to recognize that leadership is, first of all, self-leadership. And I want to talk about 4 quick areas that you can grow in and give a little check on yourself that will affect how well you actually get to the goal and achieving of actually influencing and leading in a mission. And the first thing is, a question you want to ask yourself is, how well are you managing your use of time? Again, there's a lot that can be said here, but are you always feeling as though there's no clock left at the end of the day and that you still can you go to bed lying awake at night thinking about all the things that you didn't do? So how's your time? Related to that is, how are your energy levels? 2020 has been a really difficult time because it's been energy sapping for a number of different reasons. But how is your sense of your energy right now? Are you eating the right food? Are you sleeping well enough? Do you exercise? Do you have a way to clear your mind so you have maximum energy to make the best use of your time? This all leads to our ability to influence others. The third thing is, how well are you able to deal with emotional health or emotions and stress? This all affects the way that we influence. So how well are you right now dealing with stress? Now, we live in an unprecedented time. At least this is one of these scary times where everybody's stressed. Everybody's dealing with emotions, including us as leaders. So we have to recognize that when we're having a conflict, we're also having a conflict with ourselves, not just with the other person who's also stressed. But leadership, how well are you able to deal with your emotions and the stresses that you feel? And then the last thing, and again, these all work together, what about your words and your language? How well we deal with these 3 things influences how well we can manage the words. Are we persons of peace? Are we able to have conflict in healthy ways? Again, conflict's hard, but are you able to bring the right words that communicate clearly at critical times? Are you able to instantly bring forth words that help you to answer a potential sales objection? Are you able to communicate clearly your expectations in a way that empowers members of your team? Are you able to communicate the vision of your business, the values of your business, using beautiful words that paint pictures, tell stories that invite people in so that they clearly understand where we're trying to go? And all of these things then work together to give us influence on our teams. Again, this is just a quick check-in. How well is your leadership going? It starts with self-leadership. How well do you manage your time? How well do you manage and conserve energy? How well are you able to deal with stress and emotions? And have you learned to use language to your advantage? and to set yourself up for successful leadership with the words that you choose. Brian Russell, if I could be of any service to you, reach out to me. It would be my absolute privilege to have a conversation with you even today. Thanks, and make today a great one.